name is John Horgan. I'm a science writer. I teach at the Stevens Institute of Technology, and I just wrote a book called The End of War. And the basic argument of the book is that war is not a permanent part of the human condition. It is a problem that humanity can overcome. And I think actually we can overcome it pretty soon if we have the will. So some reasons why I'm optimistic about ending war. First of all, contrary to what most people think about war, war is not ancient and innate. It's not something that goes back all the way to the origins of the Homo genus 2 million years ago, or even to the common ancestor with chimpanzees. War emerged very recently in human prehistory, about 10,000 years ago. So that's more recent than cooking, than art, music, religion. It's really a quite recent innovation in human behavior. Once war emerged, it rapidly spread around the globe, and it became very deeply entrenched in many societies. But I'm also hopeful because very warlike societies can stop fighting very quickly. There are many examples of that, both in anthropology and even modern history. So, for example, you have Imperial Japan and Nazi Germany becoming virtually pacifist societies overnight after they were conquered in World War II. You have examples of societies voluntarily relinquishing war and militarism in Switzerland and Sweden. So one of the examples that really makes me optimistic is Costa Rica, which after a terrible civil war in the late 1940s collectively decided to get rid of its army and invest those resources in education, tourism, building up its infrastructure. And as a result, Costa Rica is considered by many scholars who measure these things to be the happiest nation on earth. Another really exciting development is that humanity as a whole is extraordinarily peaceful right now, in spite of what you might think just reading daily headlines in newspapers. International war has really declined since the end of World War II. Civil war has also declined since about 1990. So today we are in one of the most peaceful periods in human history. Obviously we have a lot of problems to overcome. Our own country is still quite militaristic. There are wars taking place around the world. But I think if humanity has the will, if our leaders have the courage and imagination, that we can end war certainly within this century, once and for all.